For sisters Liz Sutton and Jennifer Booth, travel became the family business in 1975 when their father Jim purchased Alabama World Travel and asked them to join him.
I had absolutely no interest, and he talked me into just doing it for 2 weeks. I ended up helping a client one weekend when nobody in the office was available and Dad was playing golf. And the client was so grateful for what I did for him that when I hung up the phone, I was like, I can do this. And I just got the bug and I just started, and it's hard to believe it's been 48 years.
Dad hooked me in out of high school again. Need a little help in bookkeeping, Jennifer. Just help me out this summer. So helped him out a few months, and it's like, wow, I love this. And so I actually was in bookkeeping for the first 12 years.
Dad had a way.
Yes.
He knew his children, and we're 2 of 9 children.
Liz and her husband Bill bought the business in 1988 while Jennifer worked at her church. 25 years later, when Bill was ready to step away, he brought Jennifer back as agency manager, with Liz guiding her as a mentor. While the sisters are distinctly different, they are very close and over time have grown into true co-mentors.
I'm a quick start. I have lots of good ideas, and Jennifer sort of settles me because Jennifer is more of a processor, and my idea, I'm thinking of it in one avenue, and she sees the whole picture. So we have been a great complement for each other in that way.
Not trying for her to train me to have her brain, or vice versa, but to draw on our strengths. And I think the mentoring part comes in knowing the difference. When do we need to really mentor and develop someone up higher? And then when do we need to respect those differences, and this is your lane, this is mine.
As siblings, navigating those lanes can sometimes involve an extra layer of honesty, creating a unique mentorship.
Liz and I, as sisters, are very real with each other. But we both know at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, all through the day, we love each other, we have each other's backs. But when it doesn't feel that way, we are free to ask each other questions and to dig a little bit deeper. What did you mean? This is for life. And I don't want to be upset behind the scenes and just let that mull over. I want us to have our best life, and I want us to be our best. So that means talking it out. It means listening. And it means hearing things too that are hard.
Yes, being siblings, we have permission always to have a conversation because we're not going to let anything come between us.
It helps that they both embrace the values their father instilled in the agency and in all 9 of his children.
My favorite one, and was Dad's big one, was embrace a positive mental attitude. And when we were kids, he would say, when we could start speaking, how's your PMA, positive mental attitude? And we would have to answer just like this. You want to do it?
I was going to say unscripted.
I feel happy, I feel healthy, I feel terrific. And so embracing a positive mental attitude is absolutely core in our company. So that's one of them. We have 5.
The sisters live and teach the agency's 5 non-negotiable pillars, believing their success is built upon them. A positive attitude, continuous learning, daily excellence, personal accountability, and respect for others.
We've always had this incredible respect for people of all ethnicity, all race, religion, didn't matter. The way our dad would treat people was with such wonderful care and respect, and so we saw that, and it became a part of who we are.
Our team members have got to have these core values inherent so that we are not pushing something very contrary to who they are.
That care and respect extends to their clients, travel partners, and to whomever else they can support and mentor.
God says, to whom much has been given, much is expected. I can't imagine not mentoring. I have so much to give. I've learned so much. I've been challenged in so many ways, and I've taken a hard path. You know, it took me 48 years to get here, but I know it can be done in much shorter time if people can just learn some real good basics. And I feel like that's our responsibility. I do it for free for the rest of my life, just because I get so much joy out of seeing other people grow and come into their own and to realize their gifts.
You know, people who travel a lot have got a very different worldview than someone who has not. And so when we mentor people, we are helping them see outside of that worldview that they grew up with. I know for so long I learned things the hard way trying to figure it all out myself. And then when I realized, wow, tapping into someone who has been there and done so many things elevates not only what I know and can do myself, but my reach and my influence to others as well.
Because we're all in it together. None of us are as strong as we are when we are all together. And so don't do it alone. Don't go alone.